Have you met Barbie? She's always in some kind of combat.
She's in constant internal combat with herself.
Yeah, if I'm not fighting someone else, I'm fighting my inner demon spear.
That isn't the biggest mood. Well, Matt, welcome back to the next episode of Shenaniganry In Aevecia. I'm back with Michelle, Murphy, and Vi. Say hello.
Hello.
Cool. So the last episode didn't end off great. So two of you, well, I mean, in respects to, you're both dead, basically, is what I'm trying to say. Starting off, we're going to jump into Eli. So, last thing that happened, you started going down the elevator in the mine to try and find where your acquaintances have potentially gotten to. Your only information was just go down as far as you can. Are you going to follow that advice?
Oh yeah, I mean, I have really nothing better to go off, so I'm just going down, and as I'm going down in the elevator, I'm going to light up one of my torches so that if there's no light down the bottom, I at least have that.
Cool. Good thing you have torches. Awesome. So the elevator goes down for a while. It at some points it seems like it's not supposed to go down this far. Like it feels a little unstable, but then it kind of catches itself and keeps going semi-smoothly. You go down for a while, and eventually it comes to a stop, and you just see basically a deep, dark cave in front of you. You do have your torch, so you can see a distance, but apart from that, it's very dark. You can't tell at first glance how often this thing is used. You can see that some of it has crumbled from the rumbling that was mentioned before, but yeah, it just seems like a dark cave at this point.
Can I use my Eyes of the Grave ability to sense any presence of undead?
Yeah.
Any undead within 60 feet of me.
Yeah, as far as you can tell, there doesn't seem to be any sort of undead in the vicinity.
Okay, well then I'm gonna hold up my torch and walk forward very carefully, like kind of tapping my feet as I walk forward to make sure this floor is stable.
Okay, cool. You start walking into the tunnel. Can I get you to roll... Can you roll a survival check? And that's going to be for your checking to make sure that the ground's stable and also avoiding any potential falling rubble that might happen.
Oh boy, howdy. Oh boy, howdy indeed. That's a 2 + 4 is a 6.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Amazing.
And Vi died.
And Vi's dead. Thanks everyone for watching. That's all 3 characters down. It's the end of the campaign. Thanks so much for coming.
Thanks for joining us.
So close to a 20.
It was great fun, guys.
Yeah, it was so good. Thanks so much for playing. I'll see you all, I don't know, next
I
campaign.
mean, Vi's curse of not making it past like 2 episodes. I mean,
It's my curse!
It's right there.
I mean, if anything,
No.
I was the one that yeeted myself down the nearest hole.
No, you're fine.
That sounds really bad.
It does a little, but it's fine. We're gonna move past it. So, Vi, as Eli keeps traveling forwards, you're kind of feeling your way through, making sure that nothing's gonna fall out from underneath you. At one point, a couple of rocks do start to fall from the roof, but you manage to see them coming, so you move out of the way. But then some other rocks fall from just above where you moved to get out of the way. So can you roll a dex save to try and dodge those?
Okay. Different dice this time. That's a 12 + 3, 15.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you managed to make it through, no problem. Almost get hit by the rocks, but you managed to make it past. You travel down for a while, and the tunnel starts to feel like it's going further down. And eventually you see the tunnel keeps going, but then on the left wall there seems to be like an outcropping. You can't tell how far it goes or what kind of thing it is. You just see that on the left wall there is a space.
Can I, like, shove my torch in there to see if I can see any better, or is it just like a big open space that I'd have to like go into to look into more?
What do you mean by yeet your torch into it? Like, like, are you just like throwing your torch ahead of you to the gap, or are you? Because
like
throw
I'm
it
just,
in a puddle of water.
I'm just wondering if I can wander forward and like hold my torch up. Will I see that there's something in the space, or is it more void like I'd have to throw my torch to light anything up?
I mean, it's pitch black apart from your torch. So if you want to see anything, your torch is the thing that's going to show it to you.
Okay, I'm gonna get out a second torch. I'm going to light that one up, and then I'm gonna throw the first one into the big space.
Okay. You light up the other torch and you throw it into the gap in the wall, and you see there's a little bit of a tunnel that leads off from the rest of the cave, and at the end you see a door.
Okay. God, I wish I had more spell slots left, because then I could use false life on myself. But I have a feeling I'm gonna need that last heal, so I guess I'm just walking towards the door, but could I do a perception check first as I enter the hallway?
Yeah, go for it.
Well, that's nothing. That's 9.
Yeah, it seems to be basically just more of the cave, but it's off to a different direction now, and then there's just a door situated in there. It's a full flat wooden door. There's no gaps in it apart from where like the door meets the floor or the roof. There isn't like a window space in the door. It's just flat wood. Yeah.
Is it?
It's like knocking on it.
Is it
that's the
locked?
door.
Do you want to try and open it?
Do I want to try and open it?
You tell me. You're not going to know if it's locked unless you try or investigate it.
We might be behind the door, you never know.
Yeah, I'm
Throw
gonna
a torch at it.
Set the door on fire!
That's not how fire works. You'd have to build a proper fire to get it to catch on top. I'm gonna investigate the door.
Okay, roll and stack.
Yeesh, my investigation is -1. Please roll good. Nope, that's 8.
I was so hoping you'd roll a nat 1 and get a 0. Cool, yeah,
Oh,
so as far as you can tell, the door does seem to be locked. And yeah, I mean, you did an investigation check, so yes, the door does seem to be locked with your investigation check.
Oh, fuck this whole place. They said it was meant to be abandoned. If there's something in here, it's already gonna be a bad time. I cast Firebolt on the door.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
Yes.
I was gonna
You
say,
want me to make...
you know what? Roll to hit. It's not necessary to hit the door because it's a door, but just to see how big it is.
Let's see. 5 + 6, 11.
Yeah, you just blast that door down. It kind of engulfs in flame, and there's now it's like 10 feet past the door frame, just lying on the floor on fire.
I'm so happy you actually set the door on fire.
Brilliant.
I'm so
Really,
happy.
truly a masterpiece.
Looking in, you see a hallway that is now lined with somewhat nicer stone. It's a lot more carved out and less natural, and a more of a dirt textured floor.
I'm just gonna like call out a little bit, just be like, scary bat lady, Peyton, you guys down here?
Cool. While you're calling out, we're actually going to jump into Scary Bat Lady and Peyton.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So...
One day I'll learn
More like
Barbie's
scary
name.
back, maybe. Is it back?
Oh, that's so bad. Leave the campaign.
that's it.
Well, I'm already dead.
Cool. So, Peyton and Barbie. The last thing you remember is falling a lot. You remember falling for a decent amount of time, and then seeing ground come towards you, and then black.
That
You
sounds
both-
fun.
Just
Yeah.
a regular Tuesday.
Yeah, just your good old classic Tuesday. Well,
Knowing
actually, it was
Barbie,
Saturday morning.
That sounds like a pretty frequent occurrence.
Yeah, that was just, classic, everyday situation. But you guys both start to come to consciousness now.
Oh dang!
Yeah,
We
so
ain't dead.
you ain't dead.
Am I
Um,
alive?
You start to wake up, and Barbie, you have dark vision, so you're able to see more.
Oh shit.
So as you open your eyes, the first thing you see is just bones scattered on the floor around you. And
That seems bad.
as you take a second to continue looking around, you see just long walls of stone surrounding you, and then above you is a wooden grate almost. Basically, from what you can tell, you're in a cage, and some other people have died in here before.
Can I
and
set the cage on fire?
you don't have fire
The
spells. Peyton, you also see that you feel bone texture on the floor, and
That's fun. I
as
love
far
that
as-
I'm familiar with the texture of bone.
you feel
Well done.
solid objects that might resemble the shape of a skeleton.
There we go.
Oh my
Um,
god, damn it!
And as far as you can see, you can look up and see the grate above you, and the area above it seems to be fairly lit. But as far as you can see inside of where you are, you can just see the light against the stone above you, but nothing
Mercy,
else.
we fell into a club. She said it's lit.
As both of you look up outside of this cage, you see both of you see a separate what seems to be like a rat, and it just kind of skitters off.
Cool,
Good.
lovely.
Better run.
Rodents.
And a couple seconds later, so you hear some footsteps start to come towards the cage, and you see it open, and the cage kind of opens up one side, and you see a couple dark figures leap down into the cage with you, and they're going to try and restrain you.
Step out of the cage.
Does Misty Step work vertically?
I think so. Is
I
it
think
30
so,
feet
yeah.
in any direction?
If
If
it
it's
is,
30 feet-
then yes, you can.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Hold on.
Peace out,
Thanks.
Mercy.
Thanks for leaving me behind.
Hold on, real quick. Is Misty Step actually in any direction? Or is that
I'm
assumed?
pretty sure, yeah.
I'm gonna check that in your character sheet real quick, which I realized I don't have
So
open.
you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. If I can
Ah,
see
okay,
above
you
me,
can't.
I
Yeah,
can
that's-
teleport there.
Well, you can't see the ground above you. You can see the roof directly above you, which means you can teleport there and just fall back down into the cage.
That's such BS.
Like, the cage is
But I
tall.
have dark vision. Why can't I? How tall is this cage?
Taller than you. It's not like you're just looking out along the ground. I said you've got stone walls surrounding you, and then above is a cage, like a grate, a wooden cage door.
So I'm very confused about the layout of this room.
Okay, basically, you're in a rectangular prism where everything is stone except for the top face.
Oh, okay.
That's a
that
wooden
checks
grate.
out. Cool. I will not Misty Step outside of the unknown.
Okay.
Thank you for not leaving me behind.
I mean, I considered it, but I probably would have tried to come back and save you. I wanted to get an advantage and stab him
Okay,
With
so
what weapon?
with
there
my
are...
fist. But
So
I
yeah,
plunged it through
both of you
them.
realize that you don't have any of your stuff on you. You have the clothes on your back, and that's it.
Oh
Deleted.
shit.
I will punch through their chest cavity.
Yeah, so individually, 3 separate figures each jump into your cages and try and restrain you. So, can both of you roll a strength save to try and get out of getting...
I have such. Wait, do I have terrible strength? I don't actually. I have pretty good strength. I'm so used to having weak characters. Oh boy, that's holy crap! That's a 22.
Wow.
I got a 13.
Okay, Barbie, you are restrained. Peyton, you're not.
Come on.
Hell yeah.
Come on, Peyton. Talk about leaving people behind.
So yeah,
Who
Barbie,
said I was gonna leave you behind?
they jump down and they grab your arms and legs and they quickly tie up both of them, like they tie them up individually, and then they pick you up and kind of carry you out of the cage, and you're
What
now.
is their strength? Because I weigh 300 pounds.
There's multiple of. You weigh how many?
300 pounds.
You weigh how many?
Wait, where does it have my thing? 1 second.
I
Because
don't
I'm
think
pretty
you-
sure I put in that I weigh 300 pounds.
Did you really?
Hey, what the hell is that in kilograms?
Oh my goodness, you did.
Literally
300
doing
pounds.
now.
You're 5'7" and weigh 300 pounds.
But I look like normal size. I'm just so.
Okay, hold on. Let me roll.
That's 136 kilograms.
Let me roll.
That's not
strength
okay.
checks.
That's not as bad as I thought it would be.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, can you roll a strength check? Because I cannot just be picked
Yeah,
up.
okay, they do manage. It's very difficult, but they do eventually manage to get
Can I,
you
like,
up and out of the cage.
real wild way to do it.
Sure, they'll roll with disadvantage.
Okay, what am I rolling for?
No, they're just rolling with disadvantage. Nope, they still manage.
Dead by Daylight wiggle safety.
Yeah, they still did it. So they eventually get you out of the cage. Peyton, what are you doing since you just saved your restrainment?
So there's 3 of them, and they've all just absconded with Barbie.
Yes.
You can't tell.
my
You
name is Bob
don't
Bitcher.
know that Barbie is present, unless Barbie is screaming, in which case you can hear them.
Of course, Bobby is screaming.
Okay, Barbie, you can hear Barbie, but as far as you can tell, she doesn't seem to be in the same cage as you.
If Bobby screams loud enough, can she sonic attack?
Okay, cool. We're in separate cages. That's
Yes,
fun.
Barbie. I'm going to allow the sonic attack reaction because
Barbie's
they
gonna go-
did jump down and attack you.
Oh, this is fun.
Boom.
Okay, so
Straight up
that's. Now I need to remember how that works. It was the con save? No. What save is it?
1 second.
Barbie
Yeah, it was
saved
a.
down.
It was a. What was it?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
You have to roll intimidation to hit, and they have to roll wisdom to take half, I think.
I'm so glad that you watched the episode today.
I got halfway
That
through. I
wasn't in
think.
the episode today. That was me just remembering.
Oh, okay, cool. So,
So my roll to hit is 22.
hold on, no, okay, so, yes, that was the thing that
I
was
would- I would-
confusing
I
for
would-
us. You don't
I
roll
would
to
double
hit, they
check.
just roll a save. It's just the question of what is the save. Because I can't find Barbie's Sonic Attack on your sheet.
It's in the actions down at the bottom in reactions.
There it is, but it doesn't give a description of it. Love it. Cool. Alright. They're gonna roll a
It's
wisdom.
just, I think like anyone in a 30-foot radius has to roll a wisdom.
Yeah, I was just checking the wisdom, whether it was wisdom or something else. Alright, wisdom save, let's go. Cool, so 2 save and 3 save. Actually, no, 2 save because it was DC of 15, right? So they all take a D6 plus.
My total thing was 22.
Yeah, no, you don't roll to hit, it's just a save, but D&D Beyond wouldn't let me remove the to hit.
Cool.
So, yeah, just roll damage for that, and then they'll take...
Oh, so it's
Damage.
d6 plus 5?
Yep.
11.
Jeez, that's a lot of damage. Cool.
That's a lot of damage.
So a lot of them are in pain, and
Good.
actually,
Did they
no.
drop me?
No, you're already out.
Oh wait, I'm already out? Heck yeah!
You had no, like you hurt them, but they still tied you up and put you outside. Just
That's
you have now
so
also
rude.
hurt
I
a bunch
just,
of them.
made their ears bleed. They can't keep holding me.
Yeah, you made a lot of their ears bleed, not all of them.
One man cannot lift 300 pounds.
When did I say one
It was
person lifted you?
3.
Okay,
But
so
the rest of them are bleeding and holding their ears.
there were 3 that jumped in the cage with you. There was not 3 total doing the maneuver.
That's rude. That would have been helpful information to know.
Peyton, what are you doing?
So double checking the information that I have. I'm in a cage.
Yes.
There are 3 people in the cage with me who are trying to
Yes.
get me out of the cage by way of kidnapping.
Basically.
I do not want to be in the cage.
That's fair.
Sounds about right.
And these idiots failed to restrain me. Because they're idiots.
Mine aren't idiots. How come you get the idiots and I get the ones that can lift 300 pounds while being screamed at?
Because they underestimated me because I look like a suburban father.
Don't underestimate my power. Don't try it.
Don't try it.
I am going to hit one of them with an Eldritch Blast.
Heck yeah.
You attempt to use your spell,
you
but
kidding
for some
me?
reason does not go through.
Fucking
Has it got
anti-magic
anti-magic
bullshit.
stuff?
Your Eldritch Blast does not hit, so that's technically
Cool, okay.
Can I roll
your
a perception
turn.
check inside of the
Oh, that's
cage?
fun.
You're not inside, you're outside. I'll let you do that in a second. They're just gonna try again to restrain Peyton. Another one jumps down to try and assist them.
Cool now.
So, okay, can you re-roll a strength save?
Yep. 3, that's 18.
Damn it. Okay. Yep. No, you're still fine. You're still out.
Good.
Okay.
Can I see her?
No.
I mean, can I see them?
No, you can't.
Dang,
Okay,
because
cool.
if so, I'd be going, go, hanging up.
Alright. No weapons, no magic. Just gonna go at one of them in the face with my fist.
Okay, roll a hit.
Roll the hit, let's go.
Unarmed strike. Woo!
Is that anything to hit, like plus to hit? Or is it straight up and down?
That's a great question. The answer is it's your general plus to your attacks. What is it's a +2 to hit for you.
11.
That does not hit. You can't see. Like you can't see. Basically, you only know that there are people trying to grab you because you saw them jump down and can feel them trying to restrain you.
Wildly swinging.
Yeah, so you're just swinging wildly, but don't seem to be making any contact. Barbie, do you want to roll a perception check to look around you?
Yes, one moment. Because I want to know if there's any magic in this room.
You can't detect magic.
Okay, well then what am I is there anything funky going on?
What are you looking at? Do you want to just look around the room that you're in?
I'm just looking around am I upside down?
No, you're just on the ground.
That's dumb. Okay, I got a 19.
Okay, cool. So you are in a large, what looks like a storage room, except it's just full of crates and stuff that seems like it's got bits of armor and weapons in them. And then the floor is just covered in spaced out different cages, like the one that you were just in.
How close are the people that tried to contain me?
They're standing around you, like they are surrounding you.
Can I attempt to really sneakily undo my bonds?
Roll a what
Sleight of
check would
hand?
that be?
Sleight of
Yeah,
hand.
do a sleight of hand. I was gonna try something that was more untying, more so than stealth, but yeah, do a sleight of hand to see if you can. I'll do 2 checks. Do a sleight of hand first to see how sneakily you can do it.
17.
Okay, and then roll a
Sleight of hand is basically just doing things with your hands.
yeah,
sneakily.
that's a good point. All right, 17. You managed to slip your hands free. Your legs are still tied, but your hands are free of your restraints,
Can I
and
roll
they
sleight
don't
of
seem
hand
to be
again to untie my legs?
Yeah, roll again.
Okay, that's 23.
Oh my god.
Michelle, I'm gonna have to steal your dice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bones.
As far
The
as you
dice
can
have
tell,
legs.
no one seems to notice. You get your legs free as well.
Cool. I'm trying to work out what to do now. I'm just sitting on the ground untied, like.
Yeah. So they're all like looking at each other and looking around, not looking at you. So you managed to get your legs untied. Peyton, can you roll a strength check again? They're gonna once again try and restrain you.
It's gonna be fun if they fail a third time.
It's gonna
That time's the charm for them, right?
Oh, you'd hope so.
That's an 18 again.
Okay.
I have a really important question. Did they take my flip phone?
Yes.
Dang it.
Would they have taken my thingy?
They haven't taken yours.
Oh,
Because
fuck.
yours is like
the disrespect here.
no,
Why
because
is this guy's just an earring?
exactly yours is described as disguised as an earring, so they haven't taken it. But Barbie, since yours is a separate object, they haven't taken it. Peyton, they do eventually manage to restrain you though.
Shit, that time
barely.
is the charm.
Yeah, just barely. It was literally just like if I'd rolled any like one thing less, then it wouldn't have happened. But
God dang.
cool. So you are now restrained, and they start lifting you out of the cage. Barbie, are you doing anything?
Trying to work out what to do. How many guys are around me?
I'd say 6 or 7.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of guys.
Last time I took on 4 and they like axed me.
Yeah, literally one of them.
And I now have no weapons and
Yeah.
15 hit points. So I'm just... Oh wait, my time has come!
Oh, no.
Oh
I
god.
attempt to grab the attention of one of the guards and seduce him.
Oh,
Jesus.
Can I do a perception check? Which of these guys seems to be the strongest?
sure. Roll a perception check.
Okay, 1 second. What is my perception?
It's wonderful when somebody who has the personality of a bard plays something that is not a bard.
Yeah,
Okay, that's 20.
that's so that wasn't to
20?
seduce. That wasn't to seduce. That was just to determine who was the strongest. The
Okay,
strongest
But
is
you know how well I do when I have to seduce.
yeah. That's what I'm concerned about. So, the strongest, as far as you can tell, is just currently climbing back out of the cage that you were in, and he is to your like. If you were to be laying flat on the ground, he would be immediately to your left.
Okay. Can I attempt to seduce him?
Sure. Roll a charisma check. Oh my gosh, you've got a +5 to charisma.
Oh
Mate,
my
I came
God.
prepared. I've got a +7 intimidation and +5 charisma. I got a 22.
Jesus
Alright, hold
Christ.
on. Let me
I
roll.
rolled 2 17s in a row also. I got like 1 +3 and 1 +5.
What was your total?
22.
Would you believe me if I got a 23?
I will destroy you.
I literally got a nat 20 and I've got a +3.
Oh, no,
so
natural 20 trumps it anyways.
Oh, I was scared. I was like, oh no.
So annoying.
Oh my god.
Okay, so, how do you attempt to seduce, this?
Keyword attempt.
I just go, hey, and then wink.
He's going to try and attack you. He's just gonna try and like kick you in the face to get you to shut up. Yeah.
Is really rude.
Can I attempt to grab his leg?
Okay, so yes, the figure is going to try and attack you now. Would you believe me if they have disadvantage because you're on the ground and I rolled 2 natural 20s?
Holy shit.
I am not even kidding. I will send you the photo. That
What am I
Wait,
supposed
why
to
do they have disadvantage while she's on
no,
the
they had
floor?
advantage, and I got 2 natural
Would you
20s.
believe me if I just also rolled a nat 20?
To do what?
Protect myself.
That's not how this
I
works.
said I wanted to grab his leg.
That's not how D&D works.
20 to grab.
He gets an attack. First, you tried to seduce him. That was your turn. His response is kicking you in the face to get you to shut up.
You can't
And he got
20 kick me in the face.
he got 2 nat 20s. It's in the
Oh
chat.
my
Check it.
God.
I'm so salty. I
Your
wanna save
dice
that
came
nat
out
20 that I just
today.
rolled
They're
for my
like,
next
you know
roll.
Uh,
what? We're actually gonna roll.
After
Is it
all these
weird for me to
previous
just
weeks
save
of
this
friendly
20 for my next roll.
No. After all the previous times of rolling no higher than a 3 on anything, it's about time.
Yeah.
So,
I'm salty.
Yeah, you look up and look at this really strong, buff,
Good.
handsome foot that is now kicking you in the face. You take 3 damage.
Oh wow, he is a weak. Can I call him weak?
If you can, that's gonna make him want to kick you again, though.
Can I now grab his leg and try and pull him down?
Sure. Roll a. I'm gonna say roll a dex to grab his leg. Roll a dex. Dex check.
19.
Oh my goodness. Yep.
Oh jeez.
You've got his
I've got
leg.
a +5 dexterity.
Oh my goodness. Okay, you have got his leg now. Did you want to try and pull him to the ground?
Yeah, I want to pull him to the ground.
All right. Roll a strength. Roll a strength check.
24.
Oh my god. He's now on the ground.
Good.
Peyton, you are restrained, and these figures now start to lift you out of the cage. And Barbie, you also see as Peyton's figure starts to rise out from one of the further cages, and they kind of just lay them down on top. They are completely restrained. Peyton, you now see the same room that was described to Barbie before, and you see Barbie, who has just pulled the leg out from underneath one of the figures in the distance. You both can now tell that these figures are rat men, because that's what you can see.
That's fair.
That's
How-
that. Yeah.
Is it possible for rat men to be attractive?
I mean,
Oh my
yeah,
God.
absolutely.
Okay, because you said that this one that I pulled down is like. buff.
Yeah,
Like,
he's the buff, handsomest
I've
rat man
chosen
you've
my
seen in your
husband
life.
this campaign.
You asked me who looks like the strongest. This guy's not only the strongest, but he's the hottest.
Oh.
Peyton's just like looking at this and it's like, Jesus God.
Okay, I'm going to. Can I attempt to get on top of him and punch him in the face?
Sure. Okay, roll a strength check. The other rat men around you have now noticed you doing this and are going to try and restrain you. So roll a contested strength check.
That's 25.
Okay, that is enough for them to grab you and stop you.
I did 25.
Yeah, I know, and there's a group of them.
That's so rude.
Um,
I wanna
while they're
punch my
doing
rat
that,
husband.
Peyton's just gonna like cough to grab one of their attention and is just like, who the fuck are you guys?
I love that I didn't even ask. I'm just
Yeah.
ready to battle.
You
at
just
all
go.
times.
They ignore you and just grab you by like the inner elbow, like they pick you up and pull you back onto your feet.
Inner thigh, and I was like,
They grab you by the inner thigh.
They caress your
Gonna
inner
kick them
thigh.
if
They
do
gently
that.
caress your inner thigh and then pick you up and take you, start
Yeah,
leading
no,
you towards the
If they
exit
do
of
that,
the room.
Peyton's gonna kick him. But
Peyton's gonna kill
No,
him.
they just grab you by like the back of the
can I like make a roll to see if I recognize? Like, I don't know if I would, but like, see if I know who the hell these guys are.
I'll let you do a check to see if you know who they are. I'm not going to say you recognize any of them specifically, but you can do a check to kind of see what you know about them. So if you want to do a history check or an insight,
yeah.
depending on what you're doing. If you're trying to remember or if you're trying to like work out based on evidence.
I'm gonna do a history check. Might as well.
Sure.
Got advantage and not advantage of proficiency. That's real bad. That's a 7.
I have a proficiency 7.
Cool. So yeah, you don't seem to know anything about them. You weren't even sure that rat people existed in this area.
Oh, fun.
But yeah, you are
We already
being.
saw them upstairs.
No,
No,
those
you
were
didn't.
dog people.
Oh.
Different race.
Thought they were-
That's
I thought they were
racist.
I did remember.
No, it's
Also, gnolls are hyenas. Hyenas aren't dogs.
It was being racist.
Wow.
okay. Touche. Touche.
Oh, Jesus.
Cool. Yeah. So yeah, you don't seem to recognize anything. Michelle.
Cool, fun.
They also eventually retie you up with the
Oh, come on!
And they lift you up and also start taking you out to the exit of the door.
Can I start, like, not even sonic attack, just screaming to intimidate them?
Sure, roll a disadvantaged scream. Roll a disadvantaged intimidation.
While Bobby's doing that, considering that I still have my communication device thingy, I don't know if Eli's got one, but I sure as hell know that some of my kids have got one. So
how does your communication work, though?
That's a good
I got a
point.
16, just by the way.
Because A, it uses magic to communicate, which
Yeah, okay, no,
you don't
never mind.
have.
Fuck that.
And B, what do you use to initiate it? So, yes.
Yeah, that's
I got a 16.
good points. I hate that.
You got a 16 intimidation? Alright. Ooh, okay. Most of them are fine. One of them got a nat 1 though, so they are terrified and they just kind of let go and kind of just stutter away. And the rest of them.
Can that be
continue
the
to
big
go.
buff husband?
Sure. The big buff husband who you tried to seduce before hears you scream and he's kind of like uncomfortable with the strength and masculinity of this very effeminate elf.
Yeah, this tiny little elf woman going, ah!
He's scared by top energy females.
Oh, is
He's got very fragile masculinity.
my husband is a bottom and he doesn't know it.
This is
so
all
the-
very important information.
very talented.
I don't know if I want him to be my husband anymore. That's what it takes.
The rest of them
He's
still
not
hold
strong
you.
enough emotionally.
The rest of them continue to hold you and start to take you out of the room. They take you down a couple hallways for a while, and eventually they lead you out. They take you to a small little hallway, which leads to another grate, but this one's like vertical. It's like in front of you, not above. And then it starts to rise up, and they take you out onto a large open area. It is lined with a circle of stone walls, and the ground in front of you is covered in much looser dirt, and then there is just a giant green, almost mat covering the middle of the area. And
Ooh.
hello and welcome.
Oh, that looks like a fighting arena.
As you continue getting dragged out into this area, you look up and there are just rows and rows of rat people all shouting and excited, looking over as the two of you get dragged into the middle.
I like the blood on the arena.
That is a fighting arena for sure.
As they continue bringing you forwards into the middle of the arena, you watch as at the opposite end there is a platform which is separate from the rest of the seating and just has a large chair. Nothing special about it, just a large wooden chair sitting on the top. And these two separate rows of much more proper ratmen start filtering out from behind and kind of lining the side of the platform. And
Ratman nobility.
and as you watch them come out, you just start hearing thud, thud, thud.
Oh my
And
god.
You look,
Rat King.
you
Rat
look,
Goliath.
as the first thing you see is just fuzz start coming out from behind this area, and more, until eventually the fattest, thickest rat you have seen in your entire life wobbles out onto this platform and just flops into the chair, and just looks at the both of you, kind of like looking you up and down, assessing you in his head.
Question. Is the wooden, and I'm gonna call it a throne because that appears to be what it is, the wooden throne on the inside or outside of the arena?
Outside of the arena.
Wonderful.
It's in line with the stands. The stands kind of go the full circle around,
Yes.
and it's just kind of like up and above there, on its own separate platform.
So it's thrown over like this way.
Yeah, so it's just straight all the way just past the top of the map.
Why is there an? Ooh, can I go grab the knife?
You can't go anywhere. You're currently restrained.
Ah.
Peyton's gonna like look up to this extremely large rat and just be like, well, who'd have thunk rats would have a social hierarchy?
Can I just yell, dang, he's thick!
he looks at you, Bobby, and just goes, oh yeah, I am.
And be like, yeah, work it, bitch!
Oh, I like this
While
one.
doing like a little like shimmy while tying up.
he looks at you and just like, ooh, yes, and starts shaking. You just see his fat just start flopping around as he shakes.
Go.
I'm
It's
just goddamn thankful this bitch ain't a real rat king.
he is loving your
That was
energy.
in
Bobby.
character, by the way.
Oh, you said that to him?
Yes.
He just like gives you like the what's the phrase?
Stink eye.
Yeah. He just gives that and then looks back at Bobby with just a big smile. Just like, oh yeah.
Can I run? Can I like try and wobble around the arena, going, "Are you not entertained?"
You can't move anywhere, but you can say that, and the crowd just
I'm,
starts
like aggressively wiggling.
aggressively wiggling.
Like I
The best quality of a wiggle.
The crowd. The crowd is going
Bye.
wild. They
What
just
did
said
you say?
your best quality, the wiggle. The Rat King raises his hand to kind of silence the audience, and he just says, "Welcome, everyone, to the return of the King's Arena.
He is my favorite.
It has been a little while since we've had some new and worthy competition in our halls, but it seems that a couple new members have stumbled into our little community here, and hopefully they'll be able to provide us with some quality entertainment." The king kind of gestures to the rats that are currently restrained, and kind of says, "Bring that one up to me, the other one can stay for now." And so they start grabbing you, Bobby, and take you out and knock you onto the floor. And then Peyton, you start getting led up to the king's platform.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
What? I was the one complimenting the king.
I'm probably about to get murdered, so be thankful.
I'm salty. I wanted to go sit with my king.
The king, you gradually get taken over to the king's section. They kind of take you over into the back and kind of pass you over through people and eventually make it to the top. And he kind of just positions you on a separate seat on the edge of the platform that he's on. And Barbie, your restraints are removed, and the rats that had restrained you scatter out and close the gate door behind them.
Can I start just twerking?
Roll a performance check.
Oh my god.
That's towards the king as well.
So Peyton, you're not currently present. These boys are gone. It is just Barbie. So
So is it performance?
yes, performance.
19.
Oh my
You are
god.
doing the best twerk any of them have ever seen in their lives. They are insane. You see a bunch of them trying to mimic you, but it's not really working, but they're trying. Yeah. Cool. So, eventually, the king kind of raises his hand again. He's like, "Okay, everyone, who's ready for our first little match of this evening?" And they all just start going wild. And you see a gate to your right start to open, and in it you see it kind of looks like a mantis almost, but it has got four arms and is looking very angry, like it's been here for a while, and
Ooh.
it
Like,
knows what's going on.
What is that? What is that?
and it just walks onto the field.
Which direction is it coming from?
From where it is on the map.
I can't see it.
It's on the right.
Zoom out.
Ah!
And it starts to make its way onto the field, kind of taking up its position on that side of the mat. The king looks at you and kind of...
Steal the knife.
Sure, the king was gesturing for you to like stand on the side of the match, but if you just want to go and grab the knife...
No,
and
what
go
was
grab...
he gesturing for?
For you to like stand opposite the mantis creature.
Will he be annoyed if I just run towards the knife?
I don't
He's
know.
gonna kill you for sport. I don't think you should care if he's gonna.
I
do
like
that.
Like,
being
does
left
it matter?
by,
So what are you doing,
and
Bobby?
maybe I can plead to the king for my epic dance moves to be left to live.
What are you doing, Bobby?
Actually, I might go over here and grab this frying pan. I mean, I'm blonde. I may as well go Rapunzel.
Great.
No.
You now have a frying pan. How a frying pan will work is it'll be a d6 plus 1 damage.
Cool, okay.
So yeah.
How big is this guy? Just like...
It's pretty big.
Oh, joy.
He's not huge. Actually, I think you're about similar height considering you're like,
Oh, I
what,
can
7
take
foot?
it.
How tall are you?
5'7".
Oh, never mind, you're tiny. I thought you were huge.
Excuse me, that might be close to my actual height. How dare
You're tiny compared to what I thought. I thought you were like 7 foot or something. No, it's
No, that's
it's
the thing.
towering.
I'm like
over you.
5'7" and 300 pounds.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused because I was like, that height and weight doesn't. Anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, so you it is towering over you basically. It's like 7 foot.
Can I go over here and collect this knife as well as my frying pan?
Not yet. First things first. Let's roll some initiative.
Oh, no.
This is gonna be fun.
I'm just collecting all of the weapons in the
While that's happening, can I like roll investigation on this Rat King to see if, you know, what's going on there?
You're gonna have
It's
to
like
be more
15.
specific than that, but yeah.
Like, is this guy a true Rat King or is he just a big rat?
Sure. Roll
What on
investigation.
earth is the difference?
A true Rat King is lots of tiny rats with their tails tied together.
Why is a true rat king
That was
a couple of
cocked.
rats tied together?
It's just what the term is.
Yeah,
meant
that's
for.
just yeah.
Oh, okay.
Also, they're creepy because hive minds.
Yeah.
That was real shitty. That was a 6.
I mean, he just seems to be a real thick rat. Like, I'm just talking thick.
He just like a thick rat.
He's
Like,
just a
do you know
thick
that one from Flushed Away?
Yeah,
Oh,
the one
God.
The
from
really annoying one.
the one from what's it called? The one that sings like a Mr. Bombastic or something fantastic, but like
Yeah, that
a
one. Wait,
big
I'm
tall
bringing up a
version
picture
of
of
the thick
him
one.
and sending it in the chat. Like,
Yeah.
Does he have a crown?
He does have a crown.
Awesome.
Yes. So, Barbie, it is your turn first. We are now in combat movement.
Okay, can a
Oh, that
frying
opening
pan
slaps
be
so
used
much.
as a projectile?
Wait, what?
Can a frying pan be used as a projectile?
Sure, if you would like to use it as a projectile.
Because this man appears to have a big spear, and I don't like that.
Yeah, fun fact, he doesn't actually have the spear. That was just in the
Okay,
picture.
I was
Doesn't
like,
have the
this
spear.
man looks scary. I
Yeah,
don't like
should have mentioned that. Doesn't have a spear. He's just got sharp claws and sharp teeth. But they're more like
Lovely.
pincers,
Can I
kind of.
move over here and grab this knife and stick it in my boot?
I just thought you were just gonna say stick
Without
it in my boob.
stabbing myself in the ankle, please.
This knife.
I was just gonna say, can I grab this knife and stab it in my boob? And I was like, I guess. No, yes, you can move. over.
Die?
Can I just
It's
stab
a
myself
secret
in the
move.
chest?
Just stabbing yourself in the boob.
Yeah.
What does it do?
Top tier
We'll never
stats.
find out.
Actually, I'm gonna grab the knife. Do I have to roll to not stab myself in the ankle?
No, but it's gonna take your bonus action to pick up the knife.
Oh, okay, never mind. No, I'm gonna go straight up and whack him.
Okay, with the frying pan?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, this is whack-a-mole, bitch. Just hit me in the face.
Alright, roll to hit.
Amazing catchphrase.
10 out of 10.
Thank you. What am I rolling for?
To hit. So it'll be your plus...
Okay,
It'll be your plus... What is it, 5 or 6? What is your stupid add? Yeah, plus 6. I hate
my
it.
strength is 6.
Yeah, I hate it. Yeah, you got a plus 6 to hit.
17.
That does hit. Roll for damage, so it's your d6
What am I
plus 1.
rolling? D6?
Yes, plus 1.
Okay, that's 4.
Cool.
Does he spit out blood dramatically as I whack him in the side of the face?
No, he does.
Aw.
He's got a what's it called? External skeleton? You know, like ants.
Exoskeleton.
Exoskeleton. That's the one.
Aw.
So
I have to break through an exoskeleton?
not with a 4. Not with a 4 total and a 17 to hit. Gosh, how strong do you think you are?
No, I'm saying, do I have to do that? Because that's
Oh.
hard.
No, it still does damage. It's just, you know.
Okay. I was gonna
not as
say, if
much
there's
as-
like another layer that I have to get through.
You
No,
gotta break his shield.
exoskeleton is just extra armor.
Yeah.
Higher AC.
Yeah.
Oh, come
Alright,
on.
it is now its turn, and it's going to try and take a slice at you, and then try and take a little chomp. Take a good old little chomp. So, first things first, that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
It does. Ooh, okay, for the slash, and that's a not much, to be honest. Oh, wait, that's the wrong. My bad. Same 2 hit, it's just different damage dice. Cool. That's 7 damage.
7.
7.
I'm on 5 health here.
Cool. It's its next turn. I mean, maybe you shouldn't have tried to take out that rat before, and he wouldn't have kicked you in the face, or tried to seduce him more
He
specifically.
deserved it.
That's a 15 to hit.
A 15 does hit me.
It does hit you. Wow, your armor class was a lot higher, a lot lower than I thought it was. Damage is 3 damage.
I am on to hell.
Hell yeah. It's your turn.
Not really.
What would you like to do, Barbie?
I didn't pick up the knife, dang it.
No, you did not.
I'm going to attempt to bring it up underneath his chin with the frying pan.
With the frying pan. Okay. Roll
Michelle,
to hit.
sorry. Just a quick thing for Michelle that you can probably edit out. Remember, you are a barbarian. You can go into a rage that halves damage for you. Like, I don't like metagaming, but like,
Yes,
I just think it's something that you've
forget that you
forgotten.
can rage.
Additionally, you're a monk, so you get extra attacks if you used unarmed strike. You can then attack 1 or 2 more times on your bonus action.
Okay,
I
I've
think
never
it's a good
played
point.
either of these classes before.
Why did you choose these instead of a bard?
Because I do bard for everything.
Yeah, no.
I mean, a bard would be dead by now.
A bard would
A
be
bard
murdered.
would have successfully seduced.
Yeah.
A bard would already be the
A
Rat
bard would be
King.
off in, like holiday house with her rat husband right now.
That's very true. Cool. So it
I'm
is
gonna
your
go
turn.
into rage.
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna hit him with my fist.
Gonna hit him with your fist. All right.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna do an uppercut.
Cool. So for your unarmed strike, you get a +6 to hit, and then you get a 1d4 +4, but then you also get a +2 because of rage.
So 1d4 plus 6. Wow.
So do I have to roll to hit?
Yeah, you got a +6 though.
Okay, I got 23.
Oh, that hits.
Okay, and then okay, so D6.
1d4 plus
D4
6.
plus
damage.
6.
Okay, I got 4, so 10.
Wow,
Jesus.
nice. Cool. Yeah, you after smashing this thing with your frying pan, realize that the frying pan isn't doing much, and your fists are actually really cool. So you just bulk up, like muscles just start protruding from your limbs, and then you just like smash it in the side of the face, doing a hell of a lot of damage. You do have
And
a
then-
bonus action.
And then if you use a key point, you can do that 2 more times.
Yeah, you can either do it once
I
or
hate
2
to,
more times if you use a key point.
I hate to be the rule person.
Mhm.
Going into a rage is a bonus action.
Oh,
Oh,
it is
never mind.
2. Never mind. haha.
Next turn you can do
Next
3
turn you
times.
can do that though. But it is. Thank
I'm
you.
gonna die.
No, you're
Not if it
You'll be
misses.
Would you believe me if I said I've never played a barbarian before?
I would actually believe you because you watch a lot of D&D. So
Yeah.
Um,
Called out.
that's a 13 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
No. Okay.
Yes.
Cool. It goes to slash at you and just completely goes wide. It goes above your
Can I
head.
just do like
Um,
yeet myself back and just do like a matrix, like?
Yes. It's very.
But I
cool.
do it
You go
really
into,
weirdly,
a
like I
bullet
pretend to
move.
do it in slow mo. We're going like woo. Like, what the heck?
Despite how weird it looks, the crowd is like leaning over the edge with awe.
Heck yeah.
They don't normally see this kind of content.
Amazing.
Can I take
They
a
are
couple
so
steps
starved
back to
for
my next
content,
action
oh
and
my
then
God.
walk towards him and like elbow him in the face?
Sorry, what was the first half of that?
I want to hype up the crowd. Can I like take a few steps away, do a spin, and moonwalk towards him, coming around with my elbow into his face?
Sure, roll a performance check.
What is my performance?
They are gonna be so disappointed with my next fight. Holy crap!
Okay, so I've got a performance of 5, so it's 25.
Oh my goodness. They literally think you're like just floating based on how well your moonwalk goes. And then you
Oh,
do this
yeah.
most flawless, most beautiful dancing spin, and then roll a hit for your elbow.
If
Okay,
this
so that's
fails, it's gonna
plus-
be so
plus
funny.
what?
Plus 6.
20.
Oh yeah, that absolutely hits. They watch as you just do this beautiful spin, and no one can tell, just suddenly this thing's head is just off to the side, and you're like paused with your elbow out. Roll damage.
Okay, what am I rolling on?
D4 plus 6.
Okay, that's 9.
Cool. Yeah, it's part of its left mandible. That's what it's called, right? The pincer things.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is just broken off and goes flying onto the side of the side of the arena.
Amazing.
Can I do
Um,
a really excited clap, like jumping up and down when his face is broken?
Yeah, it covers it and is like really angry at you. You do have a bonus action, so you can either attack once or spend a key point to attack twice.
I'm gonna attack again.
Okay, just once or twice though.
Just what do I do with the other? I'm very confused.
Okay, so you've got your bonus action, which as a monk you can either do another unarmed strike, or you can spend one of your 2 key points to do flurry of blows, which is just 2 more unarmed strikes.
Just 2 attacks instead of 1.
Ooh, I'm good. What is it? How many key points do I have, and what
You
are
get 2 per short rest, and they are used for either flurry of blows, patient defense, or
A couple of different
what
things.
other ones do you have? Unarmed defense. No, that's just another thing.
Misty Step?
Yes, Misty Step is.
Oh.
No,
I'm gonna
no,
use
that's
one of
just
those,
once per short rest. That doesn't use a
I'm
key
gonna
point.
hit him a whole lot. I'm gonna use one of my key points.
You're gonna use flurry of blows. Okay, roll your first hit. So same attack.
So am I rolling with my normal?
Yeah, just your d20 and then your plus 6 to hit.
16.
Does that hit? Barely. Yes, that does hit. Roll damage. So that's your d4 plus 6.
That's 10.
Just should have made him stronger.
I mean, I am on 2 health. Please keep
That
that
is
in
also a
mind.
good point. Yeah.
Please don't make him any stronger.
After turning and elbowing his left mandible off, it turns and looks back at you in
Wait,
rage.
can I dramatically go, yeah, and karate chop it off?
Yeah, everyone watches as you just bring your arm up and do like a really cool karate pose, and then just go, "Hurrah!" and then like karate chop his other mandible up, and it just cowers in pain, and
Jesus.
just this green kind of blood starts
I
spluttering.
still have another
him.
hit. don't I?
If you want to hit it while it's down, you're welcome to.
Oh, 100%.
That'll provide them with so much entertainment. There are
Is
no
he
rules against
cowering
that.
at the moment?
He is like falling, slowly collapsing onto the floor.
Okay, I'm gonna put my hands on either side of his head, pull his head down, and bring my knee up to meet it.
Beautiful.
Oh my goodness. Roll a hit. You have advantage.
Advantage. So I got an 18 and a 16, so that's 24.
Yeah, I mean, please describe it in as brutal detail as you would like.
Entertain
Okay,
us.
First of all, I put my thumb on my nose and do the nee thing with my hand.
Love it.
Then I put my hands around each side of his neck, like bring my hands around, and I grab onto his neck as hard as I can, like digging my fingers in. I grab the top of his head and pull it up to look at me as I slam it down onto my oncoming knee.
You, for that split moment that you're looking it in the eyes, you just see fear and pain as it looks down and just its face crushes in on itself, and it just goes limp in your arms, and then
Yeah,
you
I
just
got
drop it to
9
the
damage
floor.
as well. So
Oh my goodness, yeah.
dead.
It's got -9 health now. It is just
You
now.
just put that thing out of its misery.
It is now unconscious on the ground. The crowd goes absolutely
Unconscious,
mental.
excuse me, its
Oh, it's
face
dead.
was
Oh yeah,
caved
it's
down.
it's dead. Like there is no coming back from that. The crowd is going insane. The king just starts clapping its fat, meaty.
Now can I run around the
hands.
arena going, "Are you not entertained?" while
Yes, you
holding its
can.
two mandibles? And can I start singing?
Oh.
I can hear it crawling in the air tonight while just using his two mandibles as drumsticks.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
That's what I
Oh
do.
my
I'm
god.
Oh.
playing drums.
Cool. Yes, you are very welcome to do that. As you're doing this, while you're on the opposite side of the arena, a couple of rat men skitter out and grab the body of this other.
Oh, do I have to do this again?
They drag the body back out of the gate, and then a couple more come out and try and tackle you to the ground to re-restrain you. So can you roll a strength check? Or
Do I get an advantage because I'm still in a rage?
yes, you do. Wait, is it advantage or +2? I think it's advantage.
I think it's advantage.
Because
I think it's advantage on
it's advantage on
weapons.
attacks. Oh no.
Okay, well,
Yes.
got, is it just plus strength?
Strength checks.
Yeah, so you've got advantage on strength checks and saving throws, and then you've got +2 melee.
Then I have 23.
Okay.
I mean, either way, the other one was 22, so it does not really matter.
I got 2 natural ones. They're basically just chasing you
Can I
around.
cause damage with my...
Yeah.
I remove their restraints with such force that I break both of their noses.
You manage to like pull your arms out and just backfist 2 of them in the nose. Can you roll a d4 +1 damage?
Okay, that's 4 damage.
Goodness, their noses are bleeding and they just skitter back off, and some other bigger ones come out to get you.
Excuse me.
Can you roll
Can I roll
another
to
strength?
intimidate them?
Sure.
Roll to
Okay, that was a
what?
nat 20, so that's 27.
With disadvantage.
Oh, come on.
What is Bobby doing?
Intimidating the big
Intimidate.
boys.
Disadvantage.
Intimidating.
26 with disadvantage? Okay, so,
Disadvantage.
I got a 20 and a 19.
that's, okay. One of them's not scared, but is not looking forward to coming closer. The other one is terrified of you.
How did he roll anywhere close to a 26?
He rolled a 22.
Oh, come on.
Fair enough.
Should
So
be terrified.
he's not terrified, but he is reluctant.
Okay, now can I start, like, breakdancing? Like, do you know the one from Fortnite? Where it's, like, the clap over the head?
Oh gosh.
Jesus.
If there
I
are
started
any
that slowly moving around the arena. And I started chant going, Barbie, Barbie.
if there are any 2D or 3D animators out there that can also make Barbie a character model, please can you animate that? Because I hate
You know,
it
they have, like,
and
the
need it.
Shrek doing that, but it's just Barbie, like.
Yeah.
Wait, what am I
I love
animating
it.
Barbie doing?
The
The
Fortnite
Fortnite breakdance.
dance.
Absolutely not. No, there's
Yeah,
no way.
that's why I
As
was
the
saying.
group's
Anyone
artist,
else out there, please, please, I need this.
Just
I
gonna
will
quickly
give
jump
you
in
$1
here.
Australian dollar.
Gonna quickly jump in here and say Vi's incredible, and all the art that is of the characters or the like channel
Yeah, I'm
podcast
tired.
art,
And
or
the
anything like that.
thumbnail as well.
Thumbnails, all of that is by Vi.
Insane.
It's the most insane art, and they deserve all of the recognition.
Vi is God confirmed.
Literally.
Oh my god.
press X to doubt.
No, but seriously, Vi, you're talented, and thank you for everything that you do for this campaign.
It's
No
my
worries,
appreciation
thanks for running
in
it.
the middle of the session.
This is
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck off.
Cool. So, then one of them is now reluctant, but it's still going to try and restrain you, Bobby. So,
How can he get me as I'm making my way around?
how can you get me as I'm making my way
around.
downtown?
Walking
Make my way
Kind of
around.
Walking fast. He's the rat man. Walking faster.
Sure. Okay, roll either a strength or a dexterity save, with advantage because you're still raging.
Can I
and-
say slide to the left as I do it?
Yes. If you're doing
Not real
yes.
Left,
smooth.
18.
Oh, thank God, natural 20. Okay.
Oh my god.
Come on.
I'm loving these dice tonight. So yes,
They were like,
he,
we did horribly last time. We really got to pick up the game.
Yeah.
Oh wait, is it with advantage?
Did you not roll advantage?
No.
Oh, okay, roll advantage. I still got a nat 20, but
Okay, 21.
okay, he still beats you with a nat 20. So yeah, he watches you and you kind of slide to the left, and he slides his
Slide to
foot
the left,
behind
oh.
yours, and you just kind of fall onto your back, and he quickly gets down and restrains you.
You're
And
like, Rat King, do not do this to me. And just cry out, reaching a hand towards him, like, Father.
you look at him and he's just sitting like, oh, I think we've got a new favorite.
Oh,
Yeah, you
Jesus.
do have a new favorite. Don't kill me, you jerk.
They start taking you back up to the king's platform, and Peyton, they start taking you down to the
Before they
arena.
do,
Yeah.
I just kind of want to like nod to whoever's like coming to me, and be like, 1 sec, I got a question.
Yeah.
Hey, Rat King.
Yes.
What's up with the no magic? Just curious.
Oh, well, you really think we're going to allow people to use magic in this arena? I think that's a little advantageous to some and quite dangerous for others, don't you think? Plus, it also puts all my family at risk.
Okay, fair enough.
Why?
Now,
are
what
you
if
a magician,
I-
are you?
Maybe.
Intriguing.
Now, what if I swore on my life not to harm you or any of your subjects,
What
other
if
than
you
who is
become
in the
a
arena?
protector?
Let me think about it. And he just waves his hand, and they just throw you into the pit, like into the.
Cool, fun, let's do this!
Wow, it was not effective.
No, I didn't think it would be, but I had to make an attempt.
Yeah, so you land about.
You weren't even going to be put in the pit. Like, you were up there. You were fine.
No, I knew I was going to have to fight something, but I had to make an attempt because I was
I have a
fucking
short
weak.
rest while I'm in custody so that I can regain
Yes,
my
you
health.
you do get to have a short rest while you are.
Does
at the
that
top.
regain all my health?
You roll your hit dice that we went over last session, which is your. I think it's D8 plus D6. Is that what yours are?
D8 and D12.
D8 and D12. Yes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, you roll a D8 plus D12, and then you add that to your health.
That's 15. So I got 17 health.
No, you don't!
You just got full health. Cool. So.
Barbarians have that mad hit dice, though.
Oh yeah. As this is happening,
Am I still in a rage? No, I'm not in a rage.
you're no longer in a rage. As this is happening, Eli, welcome back to the game.
Ooh.
Hello. It is me again, your favorite me. Hi, welcome back. Thanks for listening to the third episode of our little Dungeons & Dragons game, Shenaniganry In Aevecia. Hey, that's 2 episodes that I've said the name correctly in a row. We're making a streak. Let's see if we can keep it going. Probably not. Yeah, thanks so much for listening. I don't really have much to say. Just kind of wanted to say thanks again. The episode was going to be longer. It was supposed to have more content in it, but then it ended up going for like 2 hours. And I was like, hey, who wants to listen to a 2-hour-long Dungeons & Dragons stream? Definitely some people. Probably not the people listening to this one. So, yeah, I decided to split it. So, that good content that we have coming up, it's going to take a little bit longer. Well, not that this wasn't good content. Not that this wasn't good content, but just, you know, there's definitely better stuff coming very soon. If I'm being honest, I haven't split the episode in half yet, so I don't know how much was in this one, but definitely an amount was, and it should have been good for at least a bit. Maybe? I hope so. Thanks for watching. Please stay tuned if you want to, because there is some much better content coming up. Either what episode is this? 3rd? So like the 5th or 6th episode, depending on what happens, is gonna be the very good. So if you could stick around for that, it's gonna be a good time. But it isn't going to be episode 4 like it was initially, because this went for too long. So you're welcome. I'm gonna go now, and split this thing in half. So, yeah, thanks for listening. Have a wonderful day. Love you all. And bye-bye.